Hi guys, this is Desi the Blonde at MSN.com. As you know, I've been doing a couple book videos lately. Um, I've got like two more to do, but I wanted to get this one done. I read it last night. It's called Burning for You, a steamy old man, a younger woman romance by Mia Madison. I got this book um, by her her website. I had signed up the websites for the authors. On the average day, I'm getting 40 books a day. I'm averaging 4 books a week, so I'm catching up on most of them now since the holidays is upon us. But she has. 15 chapters in the book, and then she also tells you about her other books at the end. As you can see, I got it old. This thing is like 9 years old. When I go to upload the books, sometimes it'll lock on me, and I've been trying to win a Kindle Fire in that so I can get them put on there. It'd be a lot bigger than that. But I'm going to read you the prologue. This is Gemma. Gemma is one of the main characters in here. She's still a young girl, I'd say 21, 22. When the accident happens, everything seems to whiz past in extreme slow motion. Through the darkness, though, it only could be a second or two. Oof! I had an airbag in my face, and the trees is what was coming in at it. Vince's 4x4 inches from my shoulder. It should be barely cold with the car smashed open, but I don't feel. It's definitely silent. After ear-splitting noise of the impact, the snow continues to fall on the big flakes, blinking everything white, covering, giving off the glow despite the lateness of the hour. There must be a full moon or something. Moon? Why the fuck am I thinking about a moon at this time? I look over at Vince, my boyfriend of 3 years, is rigged in the driver's seat, but he's breathing. Big solid breaths into his now deflated airbag. I want to ask him if he's okay, but no sound comes out of my mouth. When I try to say the words, I touch his sleeve. Pain shooting through my arms. As I reach out, he seems fine, shocked but alive. He looks over and just stares at me as if he can't believe just what happened. I attempt to wiggle my toes because I can't move my legs, and I'm sure the hell can't see them. I want to check out every part of me, but it already feels like some kind of miracle took place here. I dare not ask for more, not yet. We're both alive at least. And then I hear the sirens. Thank goodness someone called for the rescue service before. There's no way we can move, let alone get out of this crumbled wreck of a car. Unaided. Tires crunch to a halt and the vehicle doors open and a welcome sign through the quiet of our breathing. A big burly fireman comes over and peeks through. We'll soon have you out of there, he says, and so calmly I believe him, and then I look at him again. It's my best friend Kate's dad. A look of concern on his face. Mr. Clark, I say stupidly, then I pass out. As if knowing a firefighter is in charge of our rescue allows me to go to this whole sorry mess. And it's only when I wake up in the hospital bed later that I remember what happened seconds before the crash. Vince dumped me. Okay, what it was is Gemma and Vince were going together. Vince decides he needs to go to London, England. So he asked Gemma originally if she'd drop everything, go with him. Well, she figures that they were going to dinner, have a nice dinner and drinks. And then next thing you know it, her friend Kathleen, or Katie, she calls her, she was working, she was working at Katie's bakery for her. Well, Katie, her dad, and Gemma were all best friends. The families were close. The thing happened is when Vince decided to leave, he didn't ask her to go with him. Why? Because he didn't want nobody around. He figured he could sow his oats somewhere else in in London, and he'd be able to, find a new girlfriend, and then party, like he always tried to. Well, poor grandma, she had to stay in the hospital. The whole time she was in the hospital, people come to visit her, and then he didn't even offer to come to see her at the hospital. Didn't send her nothing, say, oh, hey, I'm sorry, the thing is I don't know if she sued him or not, because I couldn't tell. In the book, this book was so intriguing that it tells you the story of Gemma, Katie and her dad and their parents, and the dogs. The dogs were wrapped around each other to you, and I'm glad that she used some kind of dogs in the thing. The little terrier, which was her mom's, Gemma's mom's terrier, she always took care of it. She'd turn around, and then she would take him on walks, after work or before work. And then she thought, well, she was going to be able to get out of this area where she's living at. They called it Bowers Pub, so I'm thinking this is in Canada or someplace, because it's, they turn around, and up in Canada and upper East Coast areas, sometimes they call a pub. But you were allowed to bring your animals in it as long as they were controllable. She ended up getting hurt. Gemma had to have surgery, had a thing, and she didn't want nobody feeling sorry for her. So, she kept calling him an asshole. Yeah, I would too, the fucking jerk turned around and, sorry about my language, but he just, jerked her around for 3 years and said, hey, we're going to go to London. We're going to go all over the place. We'll be able to get good jobs there. We'll have a better place. We can move in together. Gemma was living with her mom and dad. They were strict. Yeah, hey, she's 21, but they still had rules that she had to be in at a certain time. She couldn't stay over in nobody's house, except if it was Katie's, and, Katie's was his girlfriend. So Katie and her boyfriend were going to get married. Gemma was helping her getting ready for the wedding. And then Katie asked Gemma, she says, can you take some cupcakes over to the fire department where her dad works? Well, she's never been over there, so, but there's always hunks in the fire department. So Gemma took the cupcakes because it was one of the fire department's guys' birthday, and Katie decided to take and give him all cupcakes for her birthday. She's going to get him caffeined up, so, hey. But the doors on the thing that Gemma had to open up, she ended up getting chocolate all over her blouse. And the guys kept looking at her and laughing, and what had happened is when she had it up against her breast, and it got chocolate all over one of her boobs. And you know how guys are, hey, I'd like to lick that up. And she goes, what? She looks down, and lo and behold, there's chocolate all over. So what she does is, it's during the holidays, so she said, oh shit, I've got other things that I've got to deliver today. How the hell am I going to do this with chocolate all over me, And so Katie's dad said, okay, don't worry about it. I'll turn around and give you a sweatshirt you can wear. It might be a little big, but she said, that'll be okay because I can run home and change, And this is how the romance starts. 21st birthday party for Katie. She's going to get married soon, so Katie's dad and her mom were divorced, and her mom ended up leaving her dad for another guy that had money. Well, she seems to be what I would call, she's looking for a gigolo, a boyfriend that's got money, that she doesn't have to work. She could stay home, collect money, give him money, do this and do that, and travel if she wanted to. Well, she couldn't travel with Katie's dad because he was firefighter. You know, you guys stay at home. She didn't like it, so she took off with Katie and raised Katie on her own. You know, Dad had to pay child support, and so now they're going to get married. Katie and her boyfriend's going to get married, and then now Gamma doesn't have a boyfriend. It's been 6 months maybe since Vince left, you know, and she's still apprehensive about everything. But Katie's dad starts coming on her. That's why the book's called it. That's why the book is that title, because, you know, he's almost twice the age of her. But the book is great. Like I said, it was 17 chapters. I read it in less than probably 5 hours. I'm going to tell you, I can't tell you, I'm not going to give you a spoiler. I will have this on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and then I'll do the blogs for Goodreads, Amazon, and Barnes & Noble in a few minutes. As you see, my computer's on. Today alone, I got 75 emails from authors. So that's what I mean is, you know, I am a blogger. I'm a reader. I will do, you know, thing. If the authors have swag, I'd love to have the swag because I'd like to collect it. I have probably 9 folders of swag that I've been collecting over the last 3, maybe 4 years. I have a bunch of their coffee cups. I do not use them because they are in my collection of coffee cups in my cabinet. I have, if you all are into the posters, I love the posters, you know. If you guys do a poster thing, and you want to get rid of it, let me know, let me have it. I'll post it in my hallway. I have here in my office. Right now I've got Bluegrass and Branson shows right now. I would love to have some of the offers from the authors, and you know, like I said, maybe sometime if you need anything else read, you can get a hold of me. I'm on Facebook, Desiree Riley. Twitter is Desi the Blonde. I have 5,000 followers on Twitter, and yes, I do try to follow all the authors. They won't let me follow nobody, so I have to go through my list every other day and delete groups or something. But I guarantee you, I will have you back within a day or two. You know, I do a lot of blogs. Probably on the average day, I do 40, 50 blogs. Okay. So, you know, if you guys have anything you would like to review, I have 2 dogs, plus I babysit another dog. The dogs love treats, they love their beds, they love, you know, thing. My 2 dogs, King and Princess, are service dogs. Bubba is a service dog to somebody else. He comes over to babysit, and I babysit him on the weekends. I do have a lot of kids. I have some neighbor kids that would love things. So I have from infants all the way to adult size that I can try. I do like the bed and bath stuff, you know, who doesn't? So if you guys would want anything done, let me know. Get a hold of me at Desi the Blonde at MSN.com, through Twitter, YouTube. You know, you can hit me up almost anywhere. I usually have it on my phone. I have it turned down right now to do the video. But guys, just remember, contact me, and I'll get this other one blog. And then I gotta tell you what I got in the mail this week.